she started posting some of my body parts with her hands. I noticed people really like to see those type of things.
Okay.
She's like put everything and anything in social media.
Anyone has a career, right? So, me. I'm trying to hold my breath.
I think because deep in my heart, the Manhunt title is always there.
Being this dream guy for like, I don't know, millions?
I'm always working with human bodies. I wanted to be like you, but I can't.
Your physique as a male model is very striking. A model like you in your caliber does not want to portray about their family life.
The family is number one. If you really wanted to get your shape, beach ready body, I'm here. I will help you definitely.
Okay. Today on Fashion Voices, I'm joined by a name that's everywhere. This is the very first time we meet face to face, and I already know this one's going to be special. Pyumal is more than a model. He's an entrepreneur, a fitness visionary, and someone who has built his identity not on trends but on truth. This episode is about mindset, masculinity, and quiet discipline behind the spotlight. Pyumal, welcome to Fashion Voices.
Thank you, Kushan, for having me here.
Yes. So I want to start the program with a complaint. So the complaint is, since I recently came to Sri Lanka, it's been so hot. And I was like going through this whole scenario in my head. What's the reason that we can't even barely live in the country? There was a reason. You being all over social media and you being all over this pageantry photo shoots. So you're part of the global warming.
I guess I believe that.
You get. So how has it been you being selected as Mr. Sri Lanka for the recent pageant, Mr. Manhunt International? How life has changed after that?
Actually, being a model, a professional model, I didn't expect to representing my country at this age.
Okay.
As you know.
Yeah.
I'm being to this industry last 10 years.
Yeah.
So I actually being very active. So I don't want to make a statement being a fashion model in the industry like especially representing my country.
Yeah.
But while we are having we went to the shop to change my phone with my wife.
Yeah.
So the person called Chandimal.
Yeah.
So he's one of our friends. So he was there and he asked me, Pyumal, why don't you take part in this competition? So I was actually surprised because I have done the same competition in Sri Lanka 2015.
Okay.
So after that I didn't get an opportunity to represent in my country. So I gave up with the dream.
Yeah.
I just work with my business.
Yeah.
I work through with my fashion gigs.
Yeah.
And I totally forgot about being competing.
Yeah.
After that, after his request, I had a chat with my wife, and I think because deep in my heart, the Manhunt title is always there.
Yeah.
Because I compete in series of Manhunt in Sri Lanka. So it's deeply rooted in my heart.
Yeah.
So then I contact Mr. Arjun Senanayaka, the guy who owned the national director. So he said, Malli, there is a small problem.
Yeah.
Chandimal has called me and he wanted to you need to participate to this competition this year, which means last year 2024. But you have only 2 months. I already have a guy who already trained and he has given the word to him.
Okay.
So I said, I am not in a hurry. I need time because I have so many things.
Yeah.
Because I'm running a business. I have few clients. I'm doing a personal training.
Yes.
So I said, I need time. And at the same time, he said, okay, we will send you next year. So I said, okay, take your time. Let that person go to that competition. That's how I get this opportunity.
Okay. So, and I want to talk about masculinity and the model image in Sri Lanka, because we recently were doing a photo shoot with some really professionals, and we were I just was underlining the fact that from all the models that I see in Sri Lanka these days, your physique as a male model is very striking. It's a very balance between fitness and what you need to become successful as an international model. So you have that very ripped off international model physique, which is kind of sensational, which is very hard to find in Sri Lanka because it's very different from all the other models that we have. And especially a person who's into fitness and gym, that's not the direction that most of the people go, because they just go in a complete different direction and become body weightlifting. I don't know whether it's becoming bulkier, but more muscly kind of thing. But you have that perfect Greek kind of body structure that all men, women at any ages would admire and just want to have for themselves. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't think that's wrong to say. But yeah, so it's kind of a sensation, but as well as it's kind of a admiration kind of thing. So, what made you go in that direction, making it different from all the other models that we have?
I believe when I started modeling in 2012, I mean, professional modeling, I was quite heavy guy.
Okay.
Right. Because when I was a kid, I was thin, so I wanted to put on some muscle mass, and I end up with having more fat mass rather than having a lean physique.
Oh.
So after that, 2012, I got my first gig face into a music video. Then I'm seeing myself in a video. I feel, oh my God, you need to cut down a certain amount of body fat percentage, and you need to get a little bit shape. But I'm surprised people love that size.
Okay.
In that particular year, the trend is being bulky.
Okay.
I mean 2012.
Yeah.
Right? After that, I participated for a few pageants in Sri Lanka. It's helped me to sculpt my body and get into that industrial material type of body.
Yeah.
So I believe in 2014, I participated to best model of the Sri Lankan pageant, and I become the good like top 5.
Yeah.
I have a mini title, best fitness and physique.
Yeah.
So after that, I got a gig from MA Sri Lanka.
Okay.
You know, MA Sri Lanka doing all the Nike, Lululemon. So the thing what I get it is fit modeling.
Okay.
So you need to have a dummy body ready throughout the year.
Yeah.
So then I thought, yes, why not? I'm a fitness trainer.
Yeah.
I can be ideal for this particular job.
Yeah.
So I make my body according to the measurements.
True.
So my actually body measurements is totally for medium size dummy body.
Okay.
So I keep that measurement for year round. It's not easy.
Yes.
You need to be very consistency and keep your food
and the
neat and clean. Yeah. Training is always being part of my lifestyle. So that's how I maintain my body. It's simple as a Pyumal, it's simple.
Yeah.
But people say it's really hard because they have to be socialized with them, having a drinks. I'm the person who not having any kind of alcohol.
Okay.
So I treated myself the best way I can do. I eat really good healthy food, and at the same time I love to eat like extra calories, which means what people call junk food. I enjoy that also, but I make sure to keep it once a week.
Okay.
That's how I maintain this body.
Okay. So very inspiring. And then I wanted to ask, since when it comes to a very successful model story, we have constantly seen you in the major fashion ramp in Sri Lanka, Colombo Fashion Week, through years. So, to get into did I say Melbourne Fashion Week or Colombo Fashion Week?
You did Colombo Fashion
Week. So, to get into Colombo Fashion Week and to be consistent there, it's a major fact and major achievement for a model in the industry.
Yes.
So, what's your take on that?
Okay, it's a long story.
Yeah.
I think this conversation is really good.
Yeah.
The person who really wanted to be a model in Sri Lanka.
Please do explain.
So what I did was, in my first audition for CFW is 2014.
Okay.
So in that particular year, while I'm competing to best model of the world, so there is two guys, Abhishek and another guy, I can't remember the name. They are going after the practice for this audition, and they call me, okay, buddy, let's go. There's an audition for CFW.
Okay.
I have seen it. I don't know the audition is happening on that particular day. So I went with them, and I'm so proud to say I got selected in that first audition.
Yes.
After that, you can't enter from that audition to the main show. You will do the first day, which means all the new designers do the outfits for you.
Yeah.
So I get into the CFW 2015, and from onward, every year they do audition.
Yes.
Every year they take all the models. They call all the models for the audition. If you are right with your measurements, if you are keeping your body neat and clean, for a male, there is only 10 opportunities. 10 male models they will hire for each year.
But isn't that bit unfortunate? Because that 10 spots for only male models. But they bring in models from other countries.
Yes. The thing is, the CFW, they organize are from India also.
Yeah.
So the main guy, the choreographer, Prasad Vidapa. So he has his own crew.
Yeah.
Very good, friendly people.
Yeah.
So the guys who work there, they do two jobs.
Okay.
At the same time, they coordinate us. At the same time, they work as a model.
Yeah.
So I believe because of them, we are being very sharp.
Yeah.
Because if you are not keeping your body in a good level, and if you don't groom yourself, you're out.
Yes.
So we compete with them and trying to keep a good level of our bodies.
Yes.
Then you will definitely get the opportunity.
But there I have another question, because I am totally in for fitness and the thing that you're saying. But now in the West, there is a huge shift towards having a positive body image and being inclusive and having diversity on the runway. So, like, huge brands have shifted their perspective on having this perfect fit model size, because that's not an image that most of the people can relate, right? So when you're talking from a design point of view, you're trying to sell outfits for the mass market. But then when it comes to the mass market, majority of the people does not have that perfect body that you see in the billboard. I'm not trying to put you down as anything. I'm just trying to raise the fact. So then that's the reason now body positivity and bringing in different shapes and sizes and colors of model to the runway in the West is being a very prominent thing. So having that measurements, body structure, here as a specific measurements and only that set of models getting to the runway, do you think it's a bit outdated now?
I believe that a little bit outdated, but at the same time, what I see as a fashion designers who comes from abroad, they have specific design for specific measurements. So they really in a hurry, and if you have a different body sizes, they need to do it again.
True. So that's a point where it should be a deeper conversation where designers also change their perspective in hiring body positive image sizes. Here, that's true.
I think 2023, CFW has put different sizes.
Yeah, because now it's a huge world trend since maybe 2016 or 17.
I mean, they are doing really good. They are updated, but at the same time, designers has request, please, my models has to be this size, because we can't have change. You need to do everything.
But what you're doing with your fitness regime and stuff, it's just
I always get this problem because I'm always working with human bodies. So they always say, I wanted to be like you, but I can't. Right? Because of the sacrifices what I normally usually doing as a lifestyle. It's not like they don't want to do that
Yeah,
for
true,
themselves. They
true.
just want to do training, but at the same time, inside of their heart, they wanted to look good.
True.
But as you know, when you're doing pet research, it can't be your lifestyle.
Yeah. During a photo shoot recently, it was done by Ruanaru. So even though like we were having this chit chat, he was like, he also wants the same body as you, but maintaining a discipline and the lifestyle is questionable.
But okay, I will give you a simple example.
Yeah. So
There-
just tell me, for
Okay.
a person like Ruanaru,
Yeah.
like a normal person,
looking good.
Yeah, it's looking good with a little bit of tummy. So anyone has a tummy, right? So me, I'm trying to hold my breath. So throughout this interview, so what's your take?
Yeah, being a personal trainer for
Yeah.
15 years,
Yes.
I always push my clients.
Yeah.
As same as I can say to him, if you really wanted to get your shape like beach ready body,
Yeah.
I'm here. I will help you definitely.
Okay.
Because it's not a major thing.
Yeah.
If you put yourself 3 months,
Yeah.
the things I'm telling to you,
Yeah.
control your intake,
Yes.
being active,
Yeah.
anybody can change their life.
Okay.
I have proven example. I
Yeah.
have so many clients
Okay.
who has come to fat to fit.
Yes.
Transformational videos,
Okay.
so many videos because I want to push the society.
Yeah.
Doing exercises is not being a bodybuilder, not being a bulky guy.
Yeah.
It's actually my hidden message is be healthy, right? Eat healthy food,
Yeah.
having a longevity. I mean,
Yeah.
good life. Right? It's help for the community.
Yeah.
If we like, actually, we are the main guys who best in the medicine industry, but
Sure.
people don't expose. Trainers are the main role because we help to prevent so many diseases.
Yeah.
Diabetes, heart patients. We help society to be healthy and be good, but at the same time, mostly the society see the doctors.
Sure.
Because when you have those diabetes, if you put them under medication, people see doctor save our life.
Yeah.
But so there is so many people who doesn't go to the hospital because of us.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I always say if you really wanted to be healthy,
Yeah.
definitely if you follow a good routine, workout routine plus good healthy intake, you will definitely achieve your body.
Like the thing that you said on balancing this healthy food lifestyle kind of thing, for me when I was living in Australia, it was very resonating for me because there they were always eating so healthy. They are very less intaking fast food. They always think on their calorie intake. It's just natural for them.
Yeah.
Even the teenagers, it's just so natural. They go for their daily jog, they do their daily steps, they count it, they record it, and then the other thing is like they are ready for their summer body. When the summer comes, it's natural for them, and they shop these bikinis and whatever, the swimming trunks, and they're ready for the summer body. Most of the Aussies are like that. But when I now live in Paris, it's totally different because they think in eating quality, I mean their quality food, which like croissants and the
Yeah.
French stuff, but it's all like oily.
Traditional food.
Yeah, so they are not that considerate to comparing with the Aussies. So it's also a cultural thing, right? And we Sri Lankans are used to eating rice all 3 meals. So what's your take on that?
Yeah, actually you need to like categorize your body type.
Yeah.
Mainly. The person who are very thin eating kottu and everything,
Yeah.
you can't compare yourself to him.
Yeah.
There's mainly 3 body types.
Okay.
Right? So if you are looking for a thin guy and if you are a person with broad shoulders
Yeah.
and big body,
Yeah.
if you trying to be that guy and eat kottu,
Yeah.
doesn't suit.
Okay.
So each person have a different lifestyle
Yes.
and different intake.
Yeah.
As an example,
Yep.
if you just follow my diet,
Yes.
you will get even bigger.
Oh, yes.
The thing is, right now I'm consuming, let's say, 3,000 calories.
Okay.
So, which means high in protein,
Yeah.
good amount of carbohydrate, very small amount of fat.
Yeah.
But you need to look at his lifestyle. I'm a person who wakes up every day 5 a.m.
Yeah.
having a busy lifestyle, doing my workouts and these type of gigs. So I'm a person who really active,
Okay.
and my calorie consume is really high.
Sure.
If you really want to copy me, and if you eat the same amount, you will get even bigger.
Bigger.
So you need to, first thing you need to analyze yourself.
Yeah.
Who am I?
Yeah.
What's my calorie burnout
Yes.
per day?
Yeah.
Then you need to allocate that details and make your own calorie
Yes.
levels. Then you can consume that. I know it's really hard.
Yeah.
Measuring food is really hard.
Okay.
But you can be very like what we call day-to-day lifestyle. You need to control your portion.
Okay.
Controlling your portion. But my wife also used to live in Italy, so she say we have a lot of cheese, pasta, pizza.
The calories.
But weather also matters.
Yeah.
If it's a cold weather, you can consume a little bit extra calories because you burn out, keep your body temperature.
Okay.
Like
I thought the other way. I thought when you eat in winter, you get fat.
The thing is, you get hungrier.
Yes.
And you will definitely lay up a little bit of fat to survive yourself.
Okay.
That's how it is. That's why people have those countries off season, on season.
Yeah.
Right? While they are in off season, they eat a little bit extra to survive.
Okay.
So, like Sri Lanka, we are always in summer country.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
All year round. We are good to go with good body.
Okay.
So, our calorie consumption has to be limited. What I seen as a normal family guy.
Yeah.
My mother always trying to push me to eat a lot of carbohydrate rather than eating protein.
Yeah.
So after I learning these nutrition tips and everything, so now you need to know, have our normal, there is a pyramid, food pyramid.
Yeah.
Our food pyramid, the top part is protein.
Yeah.
Actually, you need to have a balanced nutrition.
Okay.
Carbohydrate, protein and fat.
Yeah.
Most of our Sri Lankan kid has very lack of nutrition.
Yeah.
So if you go out of Colombo, when you see the people, they are very short.
Yeah.
Why they can't grow? Because of lack of nutrition.
Yeah.
So nutrition is major problem in Sri Lanka.
Okay.
So as a model and a fitness trainer, I always believe that industry need to be changed. It has to start from the school or a family.
True. That's part of the discipline.
Yes.
Of the upbringing. Yeah, true. So, and I want to move to the last segment, like talking about your courage, because not every model wants to portray a model like you in your caliber does not want to portray about their family life on socials. You have been very clear and very outspoken about your marriage and your kids. I know people like who are like in top positions on social, trying to hide their marital status, just thinking that it would affect their career, right? But you, in the other hand, being this dream guy for like, I don't know, millions, and just giving couple goals on Instagram with Yamisha, and then giving like altogether dreamy this fairy tale with your kids. It's just giving so much. It's making me think that things are shifting, from the traditional way of people thinking and then putting themselves out there. But it's working for you, and it's really working for you. It doesn't maybe work for many people, but it's working for you. And as I know, Amisha has been a very support system for your career from like the very beginning, since you two met at a contest way back then, right? Yeah. So since then, she has been a pillar of strength for you. And I'm really happy that you give the priority and you give that respect to her in your work and your social media platforms. It's really inspiring. So what's it all about?
Let's start from the beginning.
Yeah.
So I'm the guy who don't want to post anything in social
Really?
in 2014-15.
Okay.
So throughout the Manhunt in Sri Lanka,
Uh-huh.
Citizen Manhunt, you have to have a good audience.
Yes.
So I start posting pictures.
Yeah.
Soon after I posting like
Yeah.
body picture, I get sick. Then my mother saying
The evil eye.
evil eye, and
Yeah.
then I stopped putting posts.
Okay.
Then I met her through the competition.
Yes.
And she is like, put everything and anything in social media. Then she started posting some of my body parts with her hands. As you know, at the beginning of the relationship, you don't put pictures,
Yes.
whole pictures. So
Yes.
My God, there's a
Just to
good...
clarify, it might be arm or other shoulder when he was mentioning body parts. Just to clarify. Okay, yeah.
So I noticed
Yeah.
people really like to see those type of things.
Okay.
Right?
Since
And
you were
the-
not into that kind
yeah,
of posting, yeah.
yeah. So after that, she started taking behind the scenes
Yeah.
pictures while
Yeah.
I'm doing the competition because
Yeah.
she did the Sirasa Kumari at the same time.
Yes.
So she actually started my first Instagram page,
Ah.
right, since 2015 because
Okay.
I don't actually worry about those
Yes.
social media stuff those
Yeah.
days. I mainly focus with training
Yeah.
and practices.
Yeah.
After that, all the competition has done.
Yeah.
Then you think what I'm going to do right now.
Yeah.
You need to get job.
Yeah.
You can't move around with people. You can't ask. But I thought this is my platform. I need to be good on
Yeah.
this platform. Automatically, jobs will find me through this.
True.
My first post was 2015 December.
Uh-huh.
After I became the first runner-up of Sirasa Manhunt.
Yeah.
My God, I got the first 2,000 likes plus comments.
Nice.
I was excited. I thought
Yeah.
I should share my journey with the audience.
Yes.
Later on, 2018, we got married.
Yeah.
It was a hit.
Yeah.
So after that, we start posting
Yeah.
the couple pictures as
Yeah.
usual, married couple.
I saw this picture and I was like, wow, this is so sweet. So you guys were like bathing. You were just, there was kind of a well and you were taking a,
Yes.
you were just bathing her.
Viral picture.
Yes. And then I think she was pregnant at that
Pregnant,
time.
yes.
And then the following year, there was the baby and you're still doing it. And I was like, oh, this is so cute. And like, look at this, the fitness regime, it's like a different thing there. And the goal of that couple goal thing, it's very, because Amisha is now not that active on socials, is it?
Yeah. She's active, but she's major thing is right now looking after my kids,
Yes.
and she's the manager of my gym.
Yes.
So she is training people. Top of that, she's supporting through my Manhunt International gym.
Yeah, that's the thing. So this, because since she's also from the same industry as you were, the main thing that I like is that she can easily be insecure about the profession and the attention that you're getting right now. But the mutual understanding that you both have is like really great.
Yeah.
Because it's the fact, the anchor that I feel like more strengthens your whole unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing is, as you start that question,
Yeah.
while we posting pictures together,
Yeah.
we never target the audience.
You never target the audience.
No,
Yes.
we just put ourselves. I wanted to keep these pictures as a memory.
Okay.
I don't care about the people who like it or comment it. I don't give any kind of attention for that.
Yeah.
I just want a memory
Yeah.
which I can scroll down.
Yes. True.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
So after that, we get gigs from the social
Yes.
media.
Okay.
So the people who really want to showcase their products as a family, as a married man.
Yeah.
So I give so many gigs like how to keep your skin. If they are opening a showroom, they ask us to come and visit the showroom and have a small reel.
Okay.
So slowly we got those type of gigs. Then we actually thought, why not we spread a little bit more about ourselves. Then when we go to the mall or supermarket, there's a small families and come and say, I have watched your TikTok, it's really funny and it's very inspiring.
Okay.
So we feel really good.
Yeah.
We are the couple who trying to spread a good news to the society.
Yeah.
Being a married is okay.
It is okay. Yeah.
Being a married, having kid is very normal.
Yeah.
If you are hiding in from the society, I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
All of the people who model with me,
Yeah.
they don't want to showcase their private life.
Yeah.
And being a character who people wanted to see him in the social media. I'm not the person who showing a character.
Yeah.
I'm the person as it is, as a real life. I want to show to the world, you can be anything.
Okay.
And you can be positive about normal living.
Yeah.
Even I can be a celebrity or something like
Yeah.
really powerful man in the society, but I need to spread the word. The family is number one.
It's
because
number one. Yep.
I learn it from my family. My father and mother have a really loving couple. The way they treated us, we are treated
Yeah.
to our kids. I need to spread that news to the world, because one day you will lose everything, but you only have your family.
Family, true. Very true. Yeah. Because when we were like shortlisting for the podcast, like I clearly knew that I just need you as a male model on the talk show in the first season, because I felt there's more things to talk about you, like especially this angle which you brought up with the family side that people try to hide, and you being so open about it.
Especially when I compete in Manhunt International.
Yeah.
From the beginning, I was curious because I'm the only one who has kids and
Really?
taking part of this competition.
Yeah.
So I said, Yamisha, no, this is me.
Yeah.
I'm going to represent in my country. I believe Manhunt International is mean for men.
Yes.
Men can be a family man,
Yeah.
having kids, having a good body,
Yes.
having everything on point.
Yeah. I just because we were just voting yesterday, and just I went through the international page, and I just looked all on the contestants, and
Really good competition, I believe.
it is
Yeah.
it is, yeah.
All
And I
over
feel
the
like
world.
there are like top 5 contenders.
I believe everyone is looking good.
Yeah.
They choose specifically you need to have a good body,
Yes.
personality,
Yeah.
smelly. Top. That's the first male model pageant in
Yeah.
the world. So
I
believe-
have my bets on 5,
Yeah.
and you're like in the very top. Yes.
Thank you. I believe I'm trying to bring our country top of the world.
Yes.
Because when you say I'm from Sri Lanka,
Yeah.
they don't know
True.
Sri Lanka where it is. I need to like allocate them with these other things. We have Sikh here, a lot of
Yeah.
traditional background, but I need to make a statement this time. Being a Manhunt competitor,
Yeah, living abroad also
when you say
question like they think it's part of India.
yeah, everybody believes. I when I say I know the person doesn't know about Sri Lanka, I say next to
Yeah, not India, not India.
Not India.
Yeah, so sometimes they come and just straightly speak to you in Hindi, thinking that we know the
we have
situation.
really good history.
Yeah,
If we are a part of India,
Yeah.
my first question is:
yeah,
do you ever sing Sinhala language
Yeah.
in India?
no,
This is a totally deep-rooted country.
Yeah.
But people doesn't know it because what we had in those days, we don't like share our things with the world.
Yeah.
My mainly target being competing in this Manhunt International, I need to make a statement. Sri Lanka can.
can. Interesting. So that was a very different and very soul-filling conversation with you. So let me ask you one final question. So this is kind of a signature question that I ask everyone. So if you want to send one message to the world as Pyumal, what would that message be?
I always believe you need to believe yourself first.
Okay.
Any kind of task.
Yeah.
First, make sure you can. You need to start thinking you can do this.
Yeah.
And you need to work on it.
Yeah.
And most important part, be consistent
Okay.
about the work you
Yeah.
have put.
Yeah.
Always, what I'm doing for my any type of thing,
Yeah.
I make a plan, I write it down.
Yes.
Right. I will stick to the plan.
Yes.
So if you want to be a guy who really wanted to be, stick to the plan
Yeah.
and believe yourself. That's
Okay.
my thing.
Very interesting. So it shows discipline. You had to have that discipline. You had to have that organization skills, because all of them reeling together, it makes your journey much more easier, right?
Easier.
Yeah.
And you know where you need to go
Yes, true.
because you already planned.
Yes.
And you stick to the plan.
Okay. So, Pyumal, thank you so much coming during this very hectic time, I know, for you. But it was really nice to talk to you and meet you for the first time.
Yes.
And next time, I hope when we meet, you will be a very proud winner who represented Sri Lanka and brought in the title to Sri Lanka. So I really wish you the strength and all the success that you have the ability to bring back that title. And continue just doing what you do. It's really inspirational. And you just give so much goals to people to achieve in different ways of different types of things in their life. So you and Amisha as a unit gives different types of goals to people. So it's very admirable. So blessings to your family unit, just to say as beautiful as you guys stay always. And thank you so much for taking out time and coming for the program. And what did you feel about the conversation today?
Actually, I'm really happy to have this type of conversation with right now today, because we need to spread good things to the society.
Yeah.
Even some people doesn't know our history.
Yeah.
When you're, especially if you really want to like be a good person, you need to kind of push.
Yeah.
So these type of conversation help you to develop your character.
Yeah.
Develop social you can't break social barriers and the way you think.
Yeah.
While anyway, I'm also really like to have a good conversation with the person who really know about the industry.
Yeah.
So I feel really good and comfortable here.
Yeah.
Feels like home.
Oh, thank you so much. And just I want to highlight and underline this statement saying, like, when you look into international pageants, you see these gorgeous models, you see, meet and work with them. But I'm proud to show you as an example and say this is a model from Sri Lanka, because you're no less than international physique model that anyone has. So it's a pride moment for me living in abroad, working in the fashion industry. So you have built that standard. So you have raised the bar so high. So hats off for you. And I'm really proud. And I hope to see you in more international projects. And one day we can work in Paris, maybe.
Definitely,
You can do the project.
I'm going to be there very soon.
Yeah, you're going to be there for Paris Fashion Week. And you'll be doing a podcast there. Whenever you will not be.
Life course. Actually, I'm telling to my wife, being a Sri Lankan model.
Yeah.
Reaching to the top is not easy, but somehow I'm going to do it.
Yeah, you will do it. You will definitely do it. You're almost there. Because not the journey you had 10 years break and then having this milestone is like amazing. So everything comes to your life at a time, and I truly believe this is yours.
Yes.
So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Kushan.
Yeah.
I'm here today.
Okay. And yeah, so that was a very soulful conversation, and it's a very sensational conversation for most of our viewers. So thank you for tuning in. And this was a very special episode about masculinity, fashion industry, modeling, and family goal, couple goals. And then this was Fashion Voices with Kushan. And tune in for next week with a special episode with a special guest again. So love yourself. Till then, bye.